Hello, what's up, what's happening? Welcome back to the last episode of the regular season. Season number 4 is coming to an end. We got the Jets, the 49ers, and the Arizona Cardinals all in this episode. We are chasing the Denver Broncos. They're 10-3, we're 9-4. The Steelers are 9-4. Then you got the Patriots, Ravens, Colts. Those are all the playoff teams as of right now, but the Chargers, Raiders, Texans, and Buffalo Bills, all at 7-6, all have an outside chance of squeaking in to the postseason. The Super Bowl champions of last year, Washington's on top of the NFC, followed by the Panthers, Bears, Falcons, Vikings, Cardinals. Seahawks are still in the mix. Eagles and the Buccaneers still have an outside chance. Week 14 players of the week for the NFL. Steven Jackson, 21 carries, $158, 2 touchdowns, 3 catches for 26 yards. Danny Clark, the X-Raider, 7 tackles, 1 sack, 1 interception, and 1 fumble recovery. Dante Whitner, your defensive player for the AFC, 2 tackles and a pick 6. Then for the NFC, Ralph Morris, quarterback, 12 of 27 for $149 and 3 touchdowns. When it comes to the New York Jets, our opponents in the first game of this triple header, got Jonathan Vilma at 98 overall, absolute beast. Then you got Ellis Graham Coles, 91 overall. Last year of his contract, I believe he's like 32, 33 at this stage in his career. They have a decent receiving core with Coles, but not a quarterback to throw him the ball. Smith is the best of the group. He's a rookie, but they're going to be going with Walter. Yes, Walter will be their quarterback. TJ is their running back. Coles, Price, Pickens, Mitchell, and Curry are their receivers. Doug Jolly is their tight end. O-line could use some work. Mangold has not blossomed. He's probable, so he will play. Just 79 overall for him. More. And then Mike Williams. Williams is an ex-Jacksonville Jaguar at right tackle for those New York Jets. Then you got Ellis and Tillman on your ends. Lewis in the middle at deep tackle. Might be nose tackle for the Jets. Vilma, he's in the middle, obviously. Then you got Miller, Barrett, Dyson, Wallace are your top corners. Coleman, free safety. Kenny Rhodes is your strong safety at 83 overall. So it's game time, baby. We're trying to catch those Denver Broncos. If we do so, we will have home field advantage throughout the postseason. TJ is like, I don't care about your home field advantage. Paul Pruitt tried to bring him down, and he failed. He failed miserably, and he's done. Just like that, Paul Pruitt's season is over. So Ingram will be our starting outside linebacker. It's going to be Ingram, it's going to be Thomas, and it's going to be Sanders, our linebackers moving forward. TJ up the gut. And Duckett's going to pick up a decent game, but not enough to move the chains. So got set up for 3, but the kicker's no good. So they got in the field goal range, but they could not knock home 3. So we're going to run the ball with Steven Jackson up the gut. He might not be the top rusher, but he might end with top touchdowns if he stays healthy. Right now he's a little bit shaken up. Taking the shot deep downfield to Mathis. Byron Leftwich put that thing on a frozen rope, and Jackson should be able to get back in this ball game. Taylor up the gut, and that's going to result in a gain of around 8, 3rd down and 2. Leftwich looking, Leftwich throwing it to AC Jammer. A big hit upon him, knocks that ball loose. We got to settle for 3. Our kick will be up and good. So TJ to the left side, going to get brought down by Prescott. Big hit from our free safety. Walter dropping back on 3rd down and 1. Throws it, and that pass to Price is incomplete. It should have been caught, but shoulda, woulda, couldas never get the job done. So 3rd down and 10. Looking downfield as Leftwich steps up in the pocket and delivers a dime to Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. 2nd down and 9. Leftwich looking. Lewis open. Makes the catch. Lewis takes on all challenges and brought down on the other side of the 50. So in Jets territory, Leftwich to the right side finds Brett Johnson, and the rookie receiver having a nice little season as he picks up a 1st down there. Leftwich under some pressure, throws it to Lewis, and this drive is absolutely beautiful. Just doing whatever we want to do, and it ends up in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So we had a good ratio of mixing up the running and the passing and the passing and the running. And Steven Jackson, another rushing touchdown this season. Could get up to 20 total touchdowns this year for him. Lavernius Coles brings that one in. They give it to TJ, and Mr. Duckett gonna go backwards. Hayward with the stop there. He's not just a good sack man. He can stop your running back in his tracks as well. That pass intended for Price, broken up by Darren Williams. So we take over, 2nd down and 10. Good protection. Leftwich escapes the pocket though. Gonna throw it to the right side. That's caught by Jackson. And that's going to be a first down. Not a first down, gain of 8. So on 3rd and 2, we got to pick up the first down, and we do just that. I was prophesizing, can't you see? Leftwich looking downfield for Jones again, and another big catch and a big stiff arm. Matt Jones, the ex-quarterback, laying the lumber with that strong right arm of his. Leftwich taking a shot deep to Jones. Has us inside the 5, 1st and goal. We give it to Jackson, who walks into the end zone. So another rushing touchdown, and we are taking it to the Jets. 17-0. But they still the whole second half and 33 seconds to go here in the second quarter as that pass is completed by Walters. So now, or Walter, I should say. Walter under pressure, and Walter going down. They're going to burn the last timeout, so they're going to send out the field goal team. The kick is up, and again, it's missed. So that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we do get the football to start the second half. Mathis from inside his own 5 up past the 10 and brought down just shy of the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 5, I formation. Leftwich has it. Leftwich throws it. That pass caught by Jackson out of the backfield. Makes one guy miss and picks up a fresh set of downs. Now we run the ball with Steven Jackson. Brought down right at that orange line. So 3rd down and inches. Leftwich dropping back. Gonna take a shot deep, and that pass is incomplete. But on 4th and 1, we're going to go for it. Jackson gets the carry. We pick up the first down, and the drive shall continue. 2nd down and 6. Fred Taylor now the deep back. He gets the carry. He has running room, and he's going to pick up a first down. Just whatever we want to do today, we're able to do it versus the Jets. Leftwich looking, still looking. Going to set his feet. Throws it over the defense right into the hands of Johnson. He goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Steven Jackson back in the ball game, and he gets another carry, falls forward, and another first down for the Jaguars. 3rd and goal. Larry Buchanan, rookie fullback, with the touchdown run right there. Not a lot of space to operate. Broke a tackle from Rhodes and falls into the end zone for a touchdown. So 3 rushing touchdowns today, but our passing attack has been very, very good. Much better than the Jets' passing attack, and you expect that with Leftwich being 99 overall. Leftwich looking downfield, throws a missile to Matt Jones, and we have this one inside the 5. 2nd down and goal. Give it to Jackson. Can he get in? No. And there's a penalty. So instead of being at the 2, it's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 17. So now last chance to dance on this drive because it's 3rd down and goal. We're going to throw it to the end zone. That pass is incomplete. Scobie out there to kick another field goal, and the kick is good. So 27-0 is the score. Can we keep the shutout going? They're going to throw it, and Johnson with the Yahoo Zay. I said, give me that Yahoo. Give me that user interception, and we got this thing going back the other way. So 27-0 is now the score. 3rd down and 11. Can we keep the drive alive and keep that clock moving? Gonna throw it to AC Jammer. That's his first catch in like 8 quarters. Didn't have a catch all last game either. Leftwich throws it to the left side on 3rd down. That pass falls incomplete. Scobie on his field again for another field goal. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So 30-0. They throw it. Intercepted again. Darren Williams, his 2nd of the contest. And ladies and gentlemen, we protect home field. We did exactly what we needed to do, and that was beat up on those Jets, and we did just that. Leftwich, 230 yards passing, 18 of 28, no picks, no touchdowns. Steven Jackson, 76 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns on 17 carries. Fred Taylor, 6 of 25. Buchanan got into the end zone. Matt Jones, 5 of 81. Johnson, 4 for 46. Mathis, 3 for 31. Good job blocking up front by our O-line. It was Pancake City IHOP. Thomas with 3 tackles and a sack today. Hayward and Lee with tackles for loss. And then, of course, when it came to picking the ball off, Williams with 2 of them things, and then Johnson with a pick himself. Week 15 winners and losers. The Panthers over Washington. The Dolphins, they beat the Texans. The Patriots over those Falcons. The Titans beat the Buffalo Bills, keeping their playoff hopes alive. The Giants, they're going to fall to the Denver Broncos, who keep on winning. The Colts over the Niners. The Vikings over the Packers. Rams, they're going to go on and beat the Saints. Buccaneers, they take care of the Dallas Cowboys. The Steelers, they take care of the Ravens in another black and blue battle. The Seahawks over the Lions. The Chiefs, they're going to fall to the Eagles. The Raiders, they lose to the Bengals. And the Bears, they're going to lose to the Cardinals, and the Chargers beat the Cleveland Browns. Torrey Holt, 10 catches for $139 and 3 touchdowns. NFL Player of the Week on offense. Randall Gay, 1 tackle, 2 picks, and one of them went to the crib. John Gross, 29 carries for $106 and 2 touchdowns as your AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Defensive Player of the Week for the NFC, you got Ken Lucas, who's headed to the Pro Bowl, 2 interceptions, and one of them went to the crib. No tackling either from him. Just 2 picks. Do your job. Going to be taking on the Niners. Nenny is their best player, followed by Spikes, Smith, Vernon Davis, Keith Adams, and then the rookie, Jason Hamilton, a.k.a. the Ferrari. 6 foot, 225 pounds with 99 overall speed. The man has rushed for over 1,000 yards his rookie campaign, 7 touchdowns, a pretty good way to start his career. Came in at 88 overall, 99 speed, 99 agility, and then 88 carry, 85 break tackle. Absolutely phenomenal numbers from him. Fred Kelly should be their starting quarterback. He is a rookie, 92 throw power, 88 throw accuracy, 79 overall, being a 4th round pick. Excuse me, this is his 3rd year. But they're going to go with Alex Smith. Alex Smith will get the start again. It's been ugly for him. 6 touchdowns and 16 interceptions. He has not had a season with more touchdowns than picks. And now they have to travel all the way to the southeastern corner of the United States to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. We are 10-4, still trying to keep up with those Broncos, and the Niners just trying to build something for next year. Leftwich looking, that pass caught by Matt Jones. We want to open up this passing game. We do want to run the ball consistently, but we want to be a pass-first team. We tried it the whole year being a run-first team. It was kind of hit or miss, but open things up with 99 overall Leftwich and the receiving core. That's pretty decent. We've been able to open things up beautifully these last couple of weeks. Looking downfield, is Leftwich going to find Buchanan, and the fullback running and rumbling downfield for a first down. Gonna fire to the left side. Jackson, he's showing off his hands, and we're inside the Niners' 30-yard line. I hate to do it to my favorite team, but it must be done. Looking downfield, Leftwich throws it. Johnson beats Spikes, and that's going to result in a touchdown. And Spikes did play for the Niners in real life, but I do think he was signed here in this franchise, because I want to say he started off with the Bills in this franchise. Is that right? 07? Maybe. Not sure. All I do know is that Alex Smith is a starting quarterback, and that should have been a pick. Instead, it's caught by Battle, brought down by Prescott. Smith surveys the field, and he decides to tuck it and run it, and Ingram in there for the injured Paul Pruitt, gets in there for the sack. 3rd down and 13. Smith with time sidesteps the rush and then throws it straight to the grass. Not a very good pass right there by the former #1 pick of the draft way back when. Jackson gets north and south. That's going to be a gain of 8. 3rd down and 2. Leftwich has Buchanan. Instead goes to Jones. And I thought Jones was going to run a corner route. It was an option route where he could run the comeback, a post, or a corner. I was like, corner's going to be wide open. He decided to run the comeback. And, yeah, we should throw it to Buchanan. The Ferrari, Hamilton, picks up a first down. But then Alex Smith, in this franchise, does Alex Smith type stuff, man. That pass going to be intercepted, and now we're going to throw it to Mathis. He works his way upfield to the 21-yard line. Now Leftwich with time throws as he gets hit. That pass tipped is going to fall incomplete. Start of the 2nd quarter. Scobie's on the field for another field goal attempt. Kick is up. Kick is good. So right now we've outscored our opponents 40-0 in the last handful of quarters. Hamilton makes the catch, gotta wrap him up, and we do so right there because he can get loose, and when he gets loose, there's no catching him. That pass caught by Jones, and we're on the other side of the 50. Gonna run the ball with Jackson here, gets a good block from Buchanan, brought down by Sergio. This is gonna be a gain of 8. We're gonna run the ball with Jackson, and Jackson's gonna pick up a first down. He says, "Get off of me," to would-be tacklers. The Niners send a blitz. We throw it to the flat, though, and Jackson's showing off his hands. The former Ram running back catching passes like Marshall Faulk used to do. That pass caught by Jammer, and we get down at the 6-yard line. So 3rd and goal I formation, big bodies on big bodies, and we win that matchup. Steven Jackson, another rushing touchdown for him. 17 nada is the score. Smith looking under pressure. Smith going down. Stroud with the sack there. Smith surveys the field, and down he goes again. Back-to-back sacks by this Jacksonville Jaguar defense. Now Smith throws it, caught by Battle, but nowhere near the first down marker. So minute 16 on the clock, first down and 10. Leftwich has Jones wide open. How does that happen? And that results in a Jaguars first down. Second down and 10. High formation. Leftwich going to Lewis. And that one's going to be hauled in as well. We're just a well-oiled machine out there. Can't do nothing wrong until we do. Moore with the pick right there. He looked to be squarely on the slot receiver. Peels off and gets the pick. So that's going to do it for the first half of play. Smith's going to give it to Hamilton. Hamilton gets loose, breaks a tackle, but it slowed him up just enough for Prescott to catch him from behind. Negative 1 yard passing as a team for the Niners, but they got Hamilton, and the Ferrari is gone. Jason Hamilton with 99 overall speed on display right there. Could be an absolute demigod in this franchise. Because, 88 overall, 4th overall pick, and we scouted him just a little bit, and if we were in the market for a running back, because remember, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe we signed Steven Jackson, and then the draft happened. So, Keith Adams gets another sack right there, but maybe if it was reversed, like Madden 04 is reversed, because Madden 04, you do the draft, and then you have free agency. Who knows if we would have picked Hamilton or not, because he's an absolute man amongst boys with all that speed. Battle makes the catch right there. The Niners take away our shutout. Can they score again? Smith under pressure, and Smith going down. Ingram with another sack. Third down and 16. Smith surveys the field, throws it up top, and that pass caught by Antonio Bryant. So second down and 5. Now they're going to get that ball to Hamilton, and Hamilton gets stopped just shy of the goal line. First down and goal. They're going to run the ball, and Hamilton will cross the goal line this time. Touchdown Niners. And not only is our shutout done, the Niners might actually come back and win this game and pull the upset. Remember, we're trying to get that #1 seed from the Broncos. We have to keep winning. Hopefully a team can beat them. Leftwich still playing well as that pass is complete. Leftwich going to roll left. Has a man open. It's Jackson, 30, and forced out of bounds shy of the 20-yard line. Fourth quarter action. Now we got a 3-point lead. Can we score and increase that lead? We're going to throw it to Matt Jones, and the drive will continue as we work our way inside the 10. Second down and goal. Leftwich looking for Collins. Collins makes the catch. When we started this year, I was like, yo, these 3 tight ends could have a big year. Collins kind of been forgotten, and Barry kind of faded there as well, as Hamilton breaks the tackle, and he's going to take it to the crib. No catching him from behind. CJ 2K is now in San Francisco. That speed is absolutely ridiculous. And this man, he ain't no small guy. I believe CJ 2K was like 200 pounds, maybe 205. This guy is 220, 225. Leftwich, gonna roll left. Leftwich, still roll. Now decides to tuck it and run it, and he will pick up a Jacksonville first down. So we're trying to increase this 3-point lead one more time. Leftwich gonna go to the air, gonna throw it to Buchanan. Buchanan breaks the tackle, and our rookie fullback picks up a decent gain there. Third down and short. Leftwich rolling right, and he's going to pick it up with his feet yet again. The clock will stop as we go out of bounds. But second down and 9 now. Leftwich looking, still looking, rolling right, waiting for something to materialize. And it does to the left side as Jones gets open, and only 99 overall speed, power, throw power, could get that done. And he does so. Now he throws a strike to Lewis, and Leftwich, as long as he stays healthy, he will lead us to another Super Bowl, I hope. There goes Rhodes, and Rhodes going to take this one up past the 35-yard line. So Alex Smith, what do you have left? Looking downfield, throws it deep. I guess he has plenty as Arnaz Battle takes this one down inside the 10. First and 5. Smith looking. Smith steps up. Smith gets hit by Prescott but falls into the end zone. Touchdown Niners. They refuse to go away. We're going to go to the air to open it up. And that pass caught by Jones drags a defender for a first down. So now we have to pass it here because it's third down and 10. We get sacked. So we still take away their last timeout, but we do not pick up the first down, so they get the ball back. No timeouts for them, and Alex Smith going to find Arnez Battle, and Battle works his way up past the 45-yard line. They fake the spike. Smith throws it deep, double coverage, and give me that Yahoo! Zay. Her, we got one with Johnson, our strong safety. Now we come back and get one with Prescott, our free safety. And that's going to do it. Leftwich, 283 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 25 of 32. That's a good completion percentage of 78. Steven Jackson, 21 carries, just 54 yards. Leftwich, 3 carries for 10. And then Palmer had 1 yard. Matt Jones, 7 for 96. Steven Jackson, 5 for 63 out the backfield. Lewis caught 45 yards worth of receptions plus a touchy. Buchanan had a handful of receptions as well. Pancakes to go all around. We did give up 4 sacks. Ingram led the team with 4 tackles. Also had 2 sacks today. Tackles for losses, Murphy and Johnson, 2 secondary members. Only guys that got into the backfield. Howard and Stroud both got sacks as well. And then Mathis and Prescott with interceptions. Hamilton, 202 on just 13 carries. The Ferrari did his thing today, although it comes in a loss. The Cardinals, they fall to the Super Bowl champs. Then you got the Bills over the Patriots, the Eagles over the Buccaneers. The Browns beat the Bengals in the Battle of Ohio. The Bears scored nothing versus the Vikings, 17-0 there. Ravens over the Colts in the shootout. Wow. Then you got the Giants over the Falcons. Dolphins over those Jets, Jets. The Detroit Lions beat the Packers. Then you got the Broncos. They will go on and beat the Chargers. So they keep on winning. Seahawks, they beat the Texans 21-16. We took care of the Niners, obviously. Chiefs over the Steelers 26-14. And the Raiders beat the Cowboys by 1, 24-23. Titans over the Rams. And then you got the Saints falling to the 11-4 Panthers. Rodney Clements is our offensive player of the week for the NFL with 13 catches for $187 and a touchdown. Then for the NFC, Nate Burleson, 7 catches for 83 yards and a touchdown. And then Julius Peppers, 5 tackles, 1 sack, 1 fumble recovery, and 1 forced fumble as well. The Freak continues to ball out. Look at the standings for the last week of the season. The Broncos are 11-4. We are 11-4. The Steelers are 10-5. Patriots 9-6. Ravens 9-6. Colts 9-6. Chargers 9-6. Titans at 8-7, hoping for a miracle. The Raiders are 2. The Bills also at 8-7. Texans at 7-8. The Panthers are now your number 1 seed in the NFC, followed by the Skins, the Vikings, the Seahawks, the Bears, and the Eagles. Oh my. Are your playoff teams as of right now, but the Cardinals still have some hope. If they can win and the Seahawks lose, they might win the division. The Falcons, without Michael Vick, it has just been a downward spiral for them. Wilson, 98 overall. Roethlisberger, 98 overall, quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals. And Quan Bolden is better than Fitzgerald in this franchise. And then you got O'Keefe and Dansby representing the defense here in your top players for the squad. Looking at their running back room, as you got Matt Leinart backing up Big Ben Roethlisberger. Carrier has the highest overall. Lee Suggs has the most experience, but they're going to go with Santiago. And the Dolphins did us a favor. They beat the Broncos 16-13 in overtime. So if we beat the Arizona Cardinals, we will have the number 1 seed in the playoffs and have home field throughout. That means the road to the Super Bowl will come through Jacksonville. If we lose, we still win the division and we'll still have a first-round bye, but the championship game could very well be in Denver if they handle business. So we do not want that. We want the playoffs to come through Jacksonville. The Cardinals are not an easy team to beat, though. 8-7. Got 2 very good receivers, best receiving core in the NFL, and a darn good quarterback with Big Ben. Roethlisberger, he is a man amongst boys. Leftwich could be 1 too, but today he's going down. So Roethlisberger is going to get a chance to score first, gives the ball to Santiago. And Santiago gets brought down by Johnson. They give it to Santiago again, big lane, and that's going to result in a first down. 2nd down and 5, Santiago up the gut, breaks a tackle, brought down by Ingram. And now Santiago is a little bit shaken up, so bringing Carrier. 3rd down and 2, Roethlisberger looking. That pass going to be caught by Fitzgerald. Brought down by Prescott. 1st down, move those chains. Carrier up the gut, and that's going to go nowhere. Now, I heard that Roethlisberger wanted the number 7. He offered Matt Leinart a pack of diapers for his newborn, but he did not go for it, and that's why he's wearing 12, believe it or not. The kick is up, and the kick is going to be good. And the Cardinals do strike first. Leftwich, he's going to try to do his thing on this drive. Looking downfield, throws it to Mathis, and that's a laser. When he gets time in the pocket, good things can happen. Dropping back the pass here again. Looking deep downfield, Matt Jones catches it. Rondé Barber with the tackle. There's definitely a height mismatch there, to say the least. Quick pass going to be caught by Buchanan. Get your fullbacks involved, and that's going to result in a Jacksonville Jaguars first down. Play fake. Going back to Buchanan. Makes the catch here. Brought down. Is that Rondé Barber? Pretty good tackler. To be on that Bucs defense, doesn't matter if you're the smallest guy or the biggest guy, you got to make tackles. And he sure did that. That's why he's in the Hall of Fame. Second down and goal, out formation. Jackson up the gut. And that's going to be the first touchdown of the game. Comes here on the first play of the second quarter. So we're up 7-3. Delpha O'Neal on the kick return makes one guy miss and then brought down by Murphy. It's going to be first down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Santiago back in the ballgame. They throw it up top. Caught by Larry Fitzgerald. Throw the ball up to him and good things tend to happen. Roethlisberger going to tuck it and run it. Got away from Prescott, but then hit from behind by Thomas. And that's going to result in the first down. Big Ben using his feet. That pass caught by Anquan Bolden, and he's going to take it to the crib. Johnson looked to have a pick. Instead, it goes to Anquan for a touchdown, and now Big Ben is shaking up. So the injuries are starting to pile up here just a little bit. Santiago is back in the game for the Cardinals. He had to leave earlier. Now Roethlisberger has to leave. Leftwich throws that thing to Lewis, and Mercedes Lewis with another grab, move those chains. Second down and 7. Stepping up is Leftwich. Throws it to Johnson, and that pass will be caught, and that is going to result in a first down. But now it's third down and 12. Leftwich looking, throws it, caught by Sproles. Sproles to the 20, and Sproles all the way to the 19-yard line. Single back look, 13 personnel with 3 tight ends out there. Barry makes the catch, and Barry gets forced out of bounds inside the 10. Second down and goal from around the 6-yard line. Give it to Steven Jackson. Another rushing touchdown this season. I think Offensive Player of the Year should be his, if not MVP. The yards might keep him from MVP, but the touchdowns might give him Offensive Player of the Year. That pass should have been picked, but well-dressed Amani Toomer makes the catch right there. They got Pope at tight end. This receiving core is top-notch A1 status. Santiago going to get met and stopped right at that first down marker. So third down and inches. They get the ball to Santiago again, weaving through traffic and picking up a Cardinal first down. Roethlisberger surveys the field. Roethlisberger gets loose. Roethlisberger breaks the tackle. Breaks another and brought down at the 2. Roethlisberger with time, throws it over the middle. Santiago in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have the lead. And if we win this game, we get home field. But as of right now, things are not cooking our way as now Mathis is shaking up. So we're down by 3. We got Leftwich going to spread things out. We got Sproles wide open, but we throw it to Jones. That's called tunnel vision. And we picked the wrong tunnel to throw through there. Now Leftwich under pressure. Takes a big hit, picked off by Barber. And that's not what we needed. Now, Barber's slow to get up. But, man, oh, man, we got to do a better job protecting the football. Carrier gets the carry, and he's going to get met by Thomas. And he's going to stop him in his tracks. They're going to settle for a field goal. Kick is up, and it's no good. So they had a chance to go up by 6. And since it's still a 3-point ball game, that pass caught by Lewis. We're going to burn a timeout because Leftwich is shaking up. So this is not what we wanted to have happen. We do not want any major injuries, but now he's hurt. Orton in the ball game now. He's looking downfield. He pump fakes and he runs out of time, and that's going to take us to the second half of play. So Leftwich is still out. It's going to be Kyle Orton for the rest of the ball game. The Cardinals will get the ball first to start the second half. Delpha O'Neal going to get brought down at around the 25-yard line. Roethlisberger back in the ball game, and he gets tattooed right there. Second down and 13. Santiago gets the carry. Breaks a tackle, but won't get away from Williams. And now Hayward is shaking up. The injuries are piling up. Third down and 12 for number 12. Roethlisberger looking. Roethlisberger throws it. That pass incomplete. And now we take over. And Reggie Hayward, he is going to be done for the game as well. First down and 10. Coward going to go to the air. And maybe we should trust somebody who we think is going to win Offensive Player of the Year. We give him the ball here after that sack, and that's going to give us decent field position at 3rd down and 7. A decent down and distance. Too many D's right there. That pass going to be dropped by Barry, and now the Cardinals take back over. Santiago gets brought down by Prescott, but drags him for a 1st down. Toss play now. Defense corralling, breaking the tackle of Santiago, but he won't get away from Jermaine Sanders. 2nd down and 12. We send a delay blitz. They pick it up beautifully, but that pass hits the grass. So Roethlisberger, we're going to send a blitz his way. That pass caught by Tuma, but he's going backwards. Johnson with the TFL. So now we do start off the drive running the ball, but there's a flag down, and it's holding. So instead of 2nd and 1, it's going to be 1st down and 20. Our formation going to give it to Jackson again. Breaks the tackle. He's loose, and he's going to get caught by Barry. Bertram Barry running down Steven Jackson. Orton looking to throw it here. Going to have Jammer wide open, but overthrows him on 3rd down, and we get the ball back to the Cardinals. So can we get the job done with Kyle Orton? Santiago gets to the outside. Brought down by Prescott. That might have saved a touchdown. 3rd down and 3. Santiago get the carry up the gut, big lane, and he's loose. Caught from behind by Mathis. Good thing it's not the Ferrari that we're going up against. That would have been a touchdown too. Santiago to the right side, brought down in the backfield. So 3rd down and 6. Draw play to Carrier, and we saw it coming, and we blew it up. Jermaine Sanders with another takedown there. We're going to run the ball with Jackson. Jackson breaks a tackle. Jackson fighting for every inch, and he's going to pick up a decent gain. 3rd down and inch. We give it to him again, and he will have a 1st down there. Going to go to the air. Kyle Orton fires it, caught by Jammer, and Jammer's going to get brought down after he picks up the 1st down. Fred Taylor gets the carry. Taylor weaving through traffic, and Fred Taylor gives us a 1st down. So this is a very, very good drive so far. Can it end with points? Orton has a man open. It's Steven Jackson out of the backfield. 20, 15, and out of bounds at the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 5, I formation. Give it to Fred Taylor, and Taylor has a touchdown, and the Jaguars battle back to take the lead. Big hit put on Delphi O'Neal. The ball comes loose, but the Cardinals recover. So the Cardinals find themselves down by 4. They're going to run the ball with Carrier, and that's not going to work on 3rd down. Not today. 2nd down and 6. Jackson gets the carry. He gets stopped before he can pick up a 1st down. Dansby with the stop there. 3rd down. Orton to Jones. Jones drops it. Hit him right in the hands. He did not get hit. He just couldn't handle the pressure. Roethlisberger over to the right side. Caught by Pope, and Pope has a 1st down in Jags territory. Roethlisberger going to get brought down. A design quarterback keeper, it looks like. They hurry back to the line. Going to run the ball with him again, and we shut him down. So now it's 4th down. Roethlisberger looking, throws it, caught by Fitzgerald on 4th down for a 1st down. Sidestepping the rush is Roethlisberger. Has Anquan Bolden who receives it. He gets stopped shy of the 1st. The Cardinals burn a timeout. 51 seconds on the clock. 2nd down and 2. They need a touchdown. A field goal does nothing for him. And Bolden makes the catch right there. 3rd down and 10. Roethlisberger under pressure, and Thomas gets there. No protection for Roethlisberger as the rookie gets in there for the sack. 2nd down and 15. Roethlisberger heaves it to the end zone, broken up by Prescott. Intended for Fitzgerald. The Cardinal faithful can't believe it, and we have locked down the number 1 seed for the playoffs. So we are the number 1 seed in the AFC. It feels very, very good. Leftwich is going to be out for the next 7 weeks. His season is officially over. Can we win the Super Bowl with Kyle Orton at quarterback? Do we continue to play with Leftwich? Now, I did move the injuries up. Madden 07 was the first Madden where you can adjust the injury sliders. I like it because in previous Maddens, nobody seems to get hurt on the user team. So it's kind of high in our franchise, but I do think it's more realistic than what it was in the other franchise with 0 injuries. But can we move forward in this franchise with a quarterback that might not be there when we need him the most? Because this is not the first year that we had to rely on our backup quarterback. Every single year this franchise, every single year of this franchise, I should say, we've had injury issues with him. So do we try to find a quarterback that will at least stay healthy and then try to help that quarterback develop? Because I believe, although Leftwich had some talent, we probably helped him to be a 99 overall more than he helped us to get there himself, if that makes any sense. Know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm a quarterback whisperer or guru or nothing like that, but we help a bunch of quarterbacks in these franchises to develop in ways that other teams just don't. So that might be a storyline to consider moving forward. this off season. But here are your winners and losers for week 17. The Titans beat the Niners. They finished 9-7. So that's 3 teams over 500 in the AFC South. So the Colts are going to be taking on the Ravens yet again. They played in week number 16. Vikings going to take on the Bears, Patriots and the Steelers, Eagles and the Seahawks. It should be a fantastic wild card week, and we're going to check the MVP, offensive, defensive player of the year, are the stats. We're going to see who wins wild card weekend, and we're going to play our divisional round game. That's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of the day is the best of your day. Peace, love. Hot sauce.